Oh, hang on. Bit too much of a mouth call. Hiya, people. Right, well, I was going to do this forward facing, but you're not going to get to see much, so I'm going to stick you over there, I think, and you can come and look this way. So, those lovely people at deox, Bilt Hamber, have sent me 5 kilos of deox for free, and 2 cans of this ferrosol, which basically dissolves rust. I've started using the other can already, so it's got mucky fingerprints all over it, but wow, is it good. So thank you Pete Hamber, for that. I did message him about an affiliate code so you people can get it cheaper, but unfortunately they're already tied into contract with a company and they can't do it, so they're reasonably priced anyway. I'll put the details of this down below and check it out if you want. Right, thank you very much for that. Let's get down to this. I'll pull this up here. And there's a lot of stuff to get through. I messaged the bloke because he had on there collection only. Like I say, it was so far away, it was out of my driving range really. I just didn't want to do it. But if I realised how big it was, I would have done it. Because I thought it was going to be a little baby. I didn't realise it was going to be this big. Ready? Fucking hell. Whoa, does that weigh something?
It's a fucking voice, Jim.
Oh, there's the voices again. It's not just a voice. So, yes, it's a voice. Oh, dear Jim, you've gone mad. Have I? What have we got? Let's say we want to hold this screwdriver in there. Well, we could do it, but it's going to slip on it. We all know you can't put round things in. So remove the pin, yeah. Remove the pin and tilt the jaws. Yeah. Now, what we've got is something that holds shapes. So that held that perfectly in it. I do not know how. I don't know how it works.
So the word brevet means patented in French, and it was in fact made in 1933. It was in the Buck and Hickman 1935 catalogue, but never appeared in any others after that. So maybe World War II stopped production.
And do you know what? That is original because it says C684 on there. And on the slide it says C684. I've never had a swivel jaw. I am very happy. This cost me, including postage, the grand total of £68. Alright, so that's about $78, $85. I mean, I think that's a bargain. C684. Yeah. We'll get in there with the camera in a minute. Do they come out? Oh, they got little screws on them. Right. They've got screws underneath holding them in, I reckon. Yeah. So you can tighten them up or loosen them up as well like that. I mean, I think any vice. Who did I see the other day with a vice? And I'd forgotten all about it. One of you has got a vice. It's Tony. Or, as we know him, everything's adjustable. He has got the most cracking vice I've ever seen. Don't tell him, though. Don't tell him. You know the one, Tony. You said you got 3/4 of it. I'm not sure about that because I've seen a Parker with a base like that that just screws straight down. So I'm not sure if it should have a swivel or not on it. Anyway, Tony has got a vice with a handle, and I remember watching a video and I thought, I want one of them, but yeah. And you push this in as normal. You push it in and out. It's like a quick release. And then when you want to tighten it, you just move the handle half a turn. It's incredible. I might see if I can get a shot of that off the telly and show you. Right, and check out his channel. Link down below. Everything's adjustable. I did see your latest one, Tony. Your key drop letterbox. Bloody brilliant. Right, so that's that one. We've got a wooden unbreakable with pipe jaw. Look. What a lovely design. So all I'm going to do with this is, I'll try and get the jaws off, but I'm not too bothered. I'm going to clean up the jaws, make them shine, clean up the anvil, clean up the slide, clean up the handle, and that's it. Right, and because I can't match the paint, and it's very original, there's a sticker around this side. Right, there's a sticker around there that says wooden unbreakable. I'm going to clear coat the lot once I've cleaned it. So that's that one to look forward to. I might get that done in this one, I might not, who knows. Right, I'll put that over there, run out of space to get on. Shitty fucking Olympia. Lovely, isn't it? Right, moving on. Lots of things here. I've got about 5 or 6 packs of these. Can't find them all. Put them down somewhere. And I've been winning these off of... I lost one actually. I lost one, realised that there was competition. I thought, I ain't bidding no more. So what these are, you may know I collect, and you may not know, but I do. On the wall behind me is a massive collection of Garantons, and we'll come to this one in a minute, the Raven. Hardest one to find ever. Right, so what I've got here is a load of airmail envelopes, and they're from all around the world. And what I was going to do, on the back wall there, I was going to stick these up with drawing pins, thumbtacks are they called in America, and then put some perspex up and then mount the tools back over the top of these, because these are basically letters that have come into the... Obviously I must have bought these off the person or someone that knew them that worked in the postal department at Garantons, because all these are addressed to Garantons, Messrs Garantons Limited, PO Box 4, Bromsgrove, England, and another one there, Darlaston Staffs. These are all letters and orders and stuff that have come in from all around the world, and someone's kept all the envelopes. And I've got, I don't know, hundreds now, hundreds of these, enough to do that wall. But then I thought, if I do that and perspex it, I'm going to end up drilling through the perspex to put the screws into, and then I'm going to drill through these, which I think would be, although they're a lovely background, I think that would be terrible to do that. So I can't quite remember the countries off the top of my head, but I'll list them if I can dig them out, and then I'll get them to scroll up the screen or something. But West Germany, Berlin. There's a chance of that, Berlin, eh? There's a date on it. There's a date on that one. 1955. 1954. So maybe there's some here from the war where the Germans needed spanners to work on their tanks. Who knows?
So Garantons weren't just a tool maker. In 1830, when they were established as a company by John Garanton, they were forging gun parts. They made shells for the World War II. They were making tank parts and car parts right up till 2002 when the final factory shut down.
I ended up buying like specialised, like I bought American ones, Canadian ones, you know, stuff like that. So I won't open them all now, because you'll get bored if you're still here. Right, what we got here? Okay, so also the other day I was watching a wonderful, wonderful restoration by Little Restorers. I'll give it a thing there. And in it, Vince, Little Restorers man, he needed a bushing at a certain size and he couldn't buy one. So he made one by, you get these plastic flakes or beads, you put them in hot water, which would be, I think it's 60 centigrade, and they dissolve, or they melt, and then you can mould them into the shape you want. Which, I mean, it's worth checking his video out. Apart from the restoration was brilliant, I found this process brilliant. So I bought half a kilo of these, right? So that I've always got I mean, I don't know about you people. I don't know. Trouble, you know a lot about me. I don't know much about you. But there's times when you need a washer or a spacer, and wherever you look, whatever you kept, you just ain't got it. So with that stuff, you can make one. Right. You see the little hand vice last week? Now we're in the realms of I'm not sure what this is anymore. Because it's been a week or 2 weeks since some of these, they came, I moved them down to the workshop, and then I had the pagoda build over on Handy Dag. Oh, I know what these are. Oh, good. Now, bought a lot of stuff off this chap. No, it's not Marmbo, it's not Tony. And then I bought a vice, and the pictures didn't show all the damage, and it was damaged on 3 corners of the jaws, and I thought, you know, underneath, you know, where the jaws sit. And I thought, oh, that's not right. So I stopped looking at him for a while, but then this came up the other day, and I thought, well, I'm biting off my own nose to spite my own face, aren't I? Because what I've got here for £20, and although I've got them already, poor fucking hell, although I've got a couple of decent sets of these are old. Like 19. I don't want to say too old, and they're fucking metric. They're imperial, right? And I mean, it's got one little bit missing. No, it's in there. It's jumped across. So the one that's missing is actually in there. Look. So we've got a 20-piece tap and die made by Steelex Foreign, right? So years ago, that would have been a cheapie. Oh, I mean, not a lot of people had taps and dies, but it was a cheapie set, if you know what I mean. But compared to today's shit, I've tried putting a modern day tap on a piece of rod and thread it, and you don't stand a chance. Even the old cheap stuff's better than the crap we get now. Oh, I thought there was more in there than that. But a stop and die set, triangle brand. Well, I haven't got a triangle brand, but I've always got taps that I can put in there and dies. So it's alright, it's a box, isn't it? Alright. So I don't know about in America, but normally if you see these come up on eBay, they go over 20 on their own, and this was 20 for all 3. So I thought, well, I want a winner. Bit rusty. What's missing there? No, that's there for you, say it. The die handle's there. The tap handle's there. Die handle's there. Don't know what should be there. So it's only got one bit missing there. That's fucking shit, isn't it? So whatever was in there, which I'm going to imagine was, who made that? Oh, it's a Talco. I mean, Talco's a decentish brand, isn't it? Anyone that knows. Talco is a decentish brand. Right. We're bound to have one there that fits, aren't we? Eh? So, that's alright. Alright. Anyway, regardless, it's always the size you haven't got in there. And now, with those 3 sets, that's a bloody lot more, right? So, I don't know what you think about that. I don't know if it's a good buy or not. That'll clean up. I'll give that a clean up, won't I? We'll stack these over here, and then we'll run out of fucking space again. There's another thing that came the other day. I'll show you this very quickly. Made by Barco, that Swedish company. This is it's a torque wrench end. It turns any socket bar into a torque wrench. So you put your 1/2 inch socket in there, bar in there, and you put your socket on there, and you turn it, and your gauge is there. I think that's brilliant. I do. I think that's fantastic. Again, it didn't cost. I think that's 15. That's a nice little Barco collecting thing there. And, I mean, I've heard that even some hardened Barco collectors haven't got that. Right. Here's some interesting stuff. Cling film. Whoever invented cling film? Who's seen a need for cling film and went, they do that? So, this chap was very nice. I see a few things. I'll go back and visit him again and put him on my favourites. I said to him, do you combine postage? He said, yes, certainly. He said, and he sent me all his prices right to his weight, so there was no confusion. Which I think is bloody brilliant. And it was ridiculously cheap for a start. Can you tell what it is yet? That's right, people. It is a slide hammer. You can either go straight on there like that, yeah, from memory. Yep, straight on there like that. And then, when you're on there like that, right, you drill a hole, and then you screw that into the hole, yeah, right, and then you literally pull it back, and that pulls the panel back, and then you end up with a little hole, but you can fill the little hole. Or, right, or you get it behind the panel, yeah, and again, you just pull, right, you pull, and the weight of this is like a hammer knocking backwards, yeah? Do you get it? Do you understand? Excellent. So if I put that on there like that. Alright, so that's that. And you can pull a dent out of a car. You might leave a little hole. Well, if you use this end you won't, but if you have to do that, you leave a little hole. Nowadays they got them weld on ones, haven't they, where they put it on and it goes and welds, and then you slide it back and it pulls, yeah? And then you grind off the weld. Oh, I mean, this is just you fill the hole, and you've still got to paint the car, haven't you? Alright, so I'm going to look the price up for that, because that was amazing, but I've forgotten what it was. It's like a little what's it day today, isn't it? Like a Christmas. Like it used to be when I bought things. Before I bought loads of shit. Oh, what reminds me. Auction coming up soon. Yeah, right, there should be 3 things in here. 1. Oh yeah, that was it. Now I remember, oh look at this, I mean, do you know what, this was £4. £4. £4, right? Oh my god, this is 1961. So this is 62 years old. Right, and this is, let's have a date on it as well. Where's the date? Oh, that's unusual. That's That's a rarity, not out of date. What have we got here? Oh wait, I've never seen one of these without a date. That's a rarity, that is. Oh, that's a well good keeper, that one. Not to have a date on it. I mean, these are immaculate. I don't know if you see how immaculate they really are. And that's a war issue, that one. That's 1061, yeah. Well. So I'm going to build a set of them again, because the last set of them I sold for about 60 quid for 4 of them. And of course, to go with the panel beating whatchamacallit, you need a panel beating hammer. Oh, how rare is that? I'll get a wooden hammer that's got a decent thing on. Handle. Let me see that. That's nice, that, isn't it? I might just have to push this out with the old hydraulic press and polish the tits out of that head. Yep. All right. Good. Let's move on again. I see one of these the other day on Mr. Resto's channel. Well, I'm going to have another look at this, because it is a Wakefield, but the top is very narrow, and it may have been cut down. But it's got Wakefield on it, so about £6, and yeah, I think I need to do the clean first of all. So these coming from a subscriber, Gary Lee, who's I'm sure you all heard of because he sent a lot of stuff to Mr. Scoutcrafter. He sent me these especially for cleaning washers and nuts off of tools, because you can slip it over the end and it will sit there and spin while you clean it on the wire wheel. Save me using screwdrivers. 2 of them, they're really nice. Also make good punches. Thank you, Gary. He sent me a hex brick tool knuckle joint there, swivel joint. I go with my hex things, and then he sent me here one. I'm not going to take them out of the packets because they're all greased up and nice. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, maybe more. Lovely Garrington sockets. Right, I've got a few Garrington socket sets up there. So I think they're all complete. Thank you very much for that, Gary. That's very good of you. That's like a present with. It's like a Christmas present. It's not socks or pants. That's a present with thought. Thank you, Gary. Alright, now, you're going to say I've shown you this before, but I really haven't. This is an ox, and it's a metal punch. All the bits are here. Different size bits for punching through metal. Yeah. You've shown us that, Jim. No, what? This one is a red diamond Garrington's one. This one predates that one. This one is just a Garrington's. No, I lie. This is a red diamond as well. Bugger. Well, I can sell one then, can't I? I'll sell that one. Keep that box. Yeah. So, what we got? Drop forward still, yeah. All the bits are in here, they've just fell about, look, right? Not quite sure. Anyway, that one's going to go for sale. That one's the keeper, won't ever get used. Right. So that's quite nice. I think I like that. I do like that. So that's that. We'll put that one back up there now. And what we've got here is, you know, it's weird. I know I've got too many of everything, and I know I've got so much stuff to clean and list. And I don't know if I'm greedy, but if I see something on eBay and I know I can make money on it, I'll buy it. So this is a Brit tool, EB1200, 3/4 British Standard, or 11/16 Whitworth. I mean, look at the size of that. There's a whole box is full of sockets, right? And I'm going to guess, because this was quite a while ago, they're all fucking Brit tools. Or I wouldn't have bought them. Right, and now I know I can get between 5 and 8 quid for a normal size, like that size. Alright, so there's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. There's £150 in that box. I'll tell you what I paid, because what's it's in here. I paid £25 including the postage. So, I did say how many there is. It just says job lot. 3/16 up to 3/4. Oh, times 39. There's 39 sockets in this box. Sometimes I amaze myself. So 39 at a fiver each is, call it 40 at a five. It's £200. And it's a slow £200. Yeah, it's a slow £200. So if I put that there like that, we'll remember. We'll remember that sockets won't be in there. Right, on to the next one. I've gone off tool hauls, you know, for a long while. Making tool haul videos. Obviously, I get tool hauls all the time because I'm constantly buying the fucking things. Oh, this was a randomer. This was a. This weren't much money at all. I think this was a tenner. Tenner, £10. It's got a massive old 12-inch King Dick in there. All got one of them, haven't we? And it's got a little old King Dick 6 quick adjust, what do they call them? Speed thingy. I know I can get more than a tenner for the 12-inch one, so I'm not worried about that. Then this is a fucking on my eyes. That's another King Dick. That is a King Dick. Don't know. But it's King Dick. Right then, unusually, yeah, we got a King Dick. We got a King Dick. What do you fucking call that? It's a naught. It's a naught BA. Fuck, I'll have to do a voiceover.
Hex drive.
And then that's a King Dick, one with a bobbly bit on. And these are all a tenner, right? And then that's a King Dick. A pair of pincers, a pair of nippers. So, 1, 2, 3, 6, well, £1.50 each. That's fucking silly, isn't it? Right, set of Sharpies. Always good set of Sharpies. Right, done that, good, move on. Oh, I know what it is. Oh. Now what this is, again, bought this ages ago to try and get some organisation in here. This is the old magnetic tool holder. Screw it up to the wall at each end and stick your tools on it. Should come in handy, I think. I have to blame Reggie for that one, because I bought this ages ago. When I see Reggie doing his, I thought, yeah, Reggie, you're right, they are useful, so I'll have some. And Reggie done a lovely clean. I'm promoting a lot of channels today, aren't I, people? Reggie done a lovely clean on a record, and I'm going to guess, can't remember. No, it's a record leader, isn't it, Reggie? A record leader, record pipe wrench. On the old-fashioned ones with the nice shape to it. But we don't know what it's come out like yet, because he ain't got it back from the paint shop. Right, or not when I watched it. When I just watched it today anyway. And I watched it first day it was out. Alright, what have we got in here? No idea. Oh, I might know. I think I paid £9 for this, if it is what I think it is. It should be. I've had that out already, I think. Hang on. Let me have a look. Maybe not. I think these cunts are fucking overwrap. No, it is £9 this cost, so get this out. £9, cool, for fuck's sake. Now, someone smokes. Not quite. Got a nice little 4.5-inch king dick. And I've got a few other of them come in as well. They're not all king dicks. Some are, some aren't. Footprint. So they all need a clean or something, and then I'm going to list them, get rid of them. Alright, so I'll put them over there. Another brick tool. This is a brick tool fridge. You know, when you service the fridges. This also comes with a kit of different sockets, but I only got this bit because I haven't got one and I thought it's quite nice. So I thought I could shine that up and sell that, maybe same as what I pay for it. Yeah. So there's the brick tool thing. Right, so we go back to this. So what it is a 24-inch, 2 foot. Oh fucking hell! How are they painted that with fucking poster paint? Fuck me. But it's a record, right? Got record on there, 24. Got record on there. That's right. That might not be the right one's it for that, but we'll see. Thing is, it's straight, right? It ain't been twisted. I wire wheel that off and give it a spray of blue up here, and that's 35 quid all day long. So, and what's that? That's a 5, 6, 7. That's about an £8. So 35. Yeah, there's 25 quid profit there for less than an hour's work. Much less than an hour's work. Right, we're getting through it now, aren't we, people? I know what's in this one. And Vince pointed out the other day when I was rubbing the tools. I'll go through a lot of wax. I asked these people if we could have an affiliate link so that you could get it cheaper, and I don't know if they didn't understand, because they went, oh, we'll sell you it in bulk. I don't want it in bulk. I want to let my viewers buy it a bit cheaper. But I mean, get it anywhere, you ain't got to buy it off them people. Alright, what have we got here? Do you know what? I've still got a bag in there. I've got a bag. But I'm obsessed and I with fucking sockets. And guess what? Guess what? Brick tool get 10. 10 of these ones. Right. Got a little, what's it? That's a 3/8. So. But these are all halves, yeah. And they're all brick tools. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and that's the 10. That's 50 quid there for a 10. I mean, and don't forget we've got 39 of the buggers in there. That's that. Don't forget the bilt hamber over here. Got all this. I don't even know where this come from, but it was in a box. That, people, is it. I don't know how long I've rambled on for there with the tool haul. I'm gonna have a bit of cider. I don't know. I'm going to view the footage quickly and just see if I have to do any other shots of it. I don't really want to. It guts me when I go put a lot of effort in and no one watches. Well, it's not no one watches, it's YouTube don't show people. But it ain't just me. It's all the tool channels at the moment. So I'll just do an overhead for these, I think. And then you'll you can comment on what you want to comment on, can't you? Thank you for watching. And I'm going to say bye for now.